House File 1064 is a resolution proposing an amendment to the Constitution of the United States, which would provide the rights protected and extended by the Constitution are the rights of natural persons only and not corporations.
To your amendment, Representative Torkelson.
This amendment actually expands the inclusion of other artificial entities that have the same sort of lifetime, such as labor unions and nonprofits. We know that here in Minnesota, there is huge amount of money spent by those groups on election activity.
While I appreciate the concept of the amendment, I would urge a no vote.
For all the testifiers, thank you for testifying, and thank you for pointing out that there is a real problem with money in our elections. Representative Hollins, if you are not willing to take this amendment, then a labor union such as the Minnesota Teachers Union, do you know the amount of money that they have put into school board elections? And are you saying that a small group of elite people, where they put their money, should determine the outcome of an election in Minnesota versus the people of that school district?
Representative Hollins.
I'm not sure how to answer that question.
Your testifiers are saying we don't want money to, alter our elections, and yet your bill is excluding some very, very powerful entities in Minnesota, and I'm going to say the Teachers Union is one, very provable. And if we want to take another example, we could look at nonprofits. So again, to all the testifiers that testified here, and I'm with you on the dark money, okay, but I want you to understand the hypocrisy that we're witnessing in this room. There's clear hypocrisy here in Minnesota. If we do not also put in the same bill to exemplify, to remove labor unions and nonprofits and to pretend that they are not influencing the elections.
I think you don't understand the language. If you look at the "Be It Resolved" clause, section 2, it says any entity, including any organization or association of one or more persons, which includes literally every kind of entity you can imagine, and we have many.
So actually, if the representative that just spoke says it's already included, then there should be no objection to clearly including the language to make it more readily understood that it's not just a subgroup of the entities that there are concerns with.
Mr. Chair, yeah, I would just to argue this is clarifying language and an excellent opportunity for this committee to actually have bipartisan support in our elections. Let's do that. Vote yes on this amendment. It's just, you testified that it is already included in here. Representative Quam, great point. You're just bringing clarifying language. Representative Altendorf is not misunderstanding this. In fact, I'm wondering if because we want to clarify language, perhaps you're misunderstanding what we're trying to do. We're not trying to take political shots here. But here is your opportunity to have bipartisan support on something. Thank you.
There being 8 nays and 5 ayes, the amendment does not prevail.